The topic that is really in everyone's mind, artificial intelligence. If we look at the history of the world on technology, every generation we've had a fundamental technology.
Welcome in everybody here to the Southern National Motorsports Park here in Lacoma, North Carolina, just on the little almost central North Carolina. Not too much the East Coast, not too much the West Coast. They're about central North Carolina. You could say they're East Coast more, but they're definitely, I personally would say they're central in North Carolina. But anyways, welcome in everybody here to night number 3, the final night, the night that matters, here for the second annual Bobby Sessom Memorial. We've had 2 nights of awesome racing. If you were here last night, we had some racing that you couldn't ask no better for. I mean, the races were decided in the last 10 laps. So definitely was a very interesting night of racing, and more so, nevertheless, you couldn't ask for nothing no better. So definitely going to be a good night of racing. Going to be fun. Going to be excited. We got 2 LCQs coming up here. You can see the cars down there getting lined up on the front stretch. Race controllers getting everything in order, and we got about 4 minutes until we go pre-race action. We go down for our prayer, our national anthem, and our command to start the engines. So it's going to be a good night of racing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's definitely going to be something you're not going to want to miss. So got some LCQs coming up. The way it works is last night, if you were here, we had 40 late model stocks take time. Only 20 of them made the feature. Only 20 cars made the feature. So that put 20 cars in 2 LCQ races. We take the top 4 from each LCQ. And then that makes our 28 starting cars. So then after the LCQs, we'll have about a 10-15 minute intermission. Have the Southern Ground Pounder class will be able to come out on the track, practice. That'll give the race tower time enough to get the guys from the heat situated, and then we'll go limited late model racing. So it's gonna be a really good night. A really good night of racing. 250 laps main event to end off the night. So, like I said, it's going to be a good race. We got 75 laps of limited late model action when we go feature racing to start us off. Then the Southern Ground Pounders will come out. We'll have a 20-lap feature. And then tonight, to wrap it off, the late model stocks will be going 250 laps around this 4/10 mile banked oval. So it's definitely going to be fun. It's definitely going to be interesting. So we'll be back here in about 2 minutes. We're going to get everything set up, get down trackside, go for your prayer, your national anthem, and the command to start engines. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a moment. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time to get everything situated. It's time to go down trackside for your prayer and to start the pre-race ceremonies for the final night here for the second annual Bobby Sessom Memorial Race. So if everybody will please stand and remove your hats, we're going to sit down trackside for your national prayer.
The Racer's Prayer. Lord, pray as I race today. Keep me safe along the way. Not only me, but the others too, as they perform the job they do. I know, God, that in every race, I, the driver, set the pace. Let not my desire for more speed warp my judgment, turn into speed. From green to checkered, guide me through. Give me the strength to know what to do. Remind me often in the race of life how to go and all the strife. Help me accept the wins I may receive and all the defeats graciously. Ride with me, don't allow me to lag. Guide me all the way to the checkered flag. Racing AJ Nason. Game on. Coming to a track near you real soon.
Here to perform today's national anthem, please welcome platinum artist and songwriter Breland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it for Breland's performance of our national anthem, along with the United States Air Force.
Gentlemen, we just got the high sign from race control. A lot of my friends are standing right here tonight to give those 4 famous words in all of motorsports. Let's do it, kids!
Alrighty, boys, it's time to go racing. You've heard the engines downstairs fired up. Field starting to roll off for the LCQ number 1 here at the beautiful Southern National Motorsports Park. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and pace car's rolled off, but the field ain't rolled off. Not too sure what happened there. They fired the engines, so there we go. Now the field is rolled off. Here we go. Landon Pimpleton, Chad McCumbee going to lead them into the green start zone. Green flag in the air. We're underway for LCQ race number 1. Good start there by Pimpleton. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms trying to crack the top 4 here on the bottom here of Deke McCaskill. This is a battle for the transfer spot. Jonathan Sessoms on the bottom, Dick McCaskill on the outside. Here we go into turn number 3. Jonathan Sessoms right there. We're going to keep our eyes on the battle for the transfer spot here. Lee Jones looking to go to the outside of Jonathan Sessoms. Right now, Landon Pimpleton, Dick McCaskill, and Jonathan Sessoms, your top 4 locked in. Jonathan Sessoms is your last and final transfer spot. Can he hang on to it? Laps to go here. And the fight back here, you got Honeycutt, Lapovich, Bolin. Here comes Lapovich to the outside of Lee Jones. Trying to get around him. Everybody's still chasing Jonathan Sessoms, though, from the backside. And Jonathan Sessoms has caught Deke McCaskill, and he is looking to get around him and move up to the third position to put Deke McCaskill in the transfer position. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms looking to the inside. No, he's going to tuck back out. Deke McCaskill going to hold the outside, though. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms back to the inside as they work off into 3. Jonathan Sessoms in that 113 looking to try to get around him. Here he comes to the inside. Move Jonathan Sessoms up to the third position. They're still fighting hard, though, with 12 laps to go. Jonathan Sessoms still on the bottom there. Here comes Deke McCaskill. Deke McCaskill going to clear with the momentum up off the outside. Jonathan Sessoms going to tuck back in behind. Chase Burrow with this position sitting there closing in as we hit 10 laps to go. Jonathan Sessoms still in that transfer position, still trying to hang on. Landon Pemberton, Chad McCumbee, Deke McCaskill, Jonathan Sessoms, your top 4 transfer into the 250-lap main event tonight. Jonathan Sessoms still right there on the bottom. They're working here. Here comes to the inside of Deke McCaskill. Side by side, they work down the backstretch in the 3. Here comes the 113 on the inside, looking to the nose. Oh, he's going to stick a nose in there. 8 laps to go here for LCQ race number 1. Chase Burrow closing in. Trying to reel in the 113 machine. Can he hang on to it? Jonathan Sessoms, Bobby Sessoms' son. Jonathan Sessoms just kind of riding right now. Everybody kind of single foul right now here at LCQ race number 1. Jonathan Sessoms coming up on 5 laps to go, and Pendleton's still out front. 5 laps to go here in LCQ race number 1. Here comes Sessoms, trying once again to get back to the number 08 machine. Go, coming back to 3. Jonathan Sessoms goes to the outside of Deke McCaskill. We got a battle for 3rd. Jonathan Sessoms way upside, using the momentum down the hill. He's side by side with the 08 Deke McCaskill. He's going to clear him off into turn number 3. Jonathan Sessoms off in 4. Moves himself up to 3rd. Now Deke McCaskill on the transfer. Jonathan Sessoms not done yet. Looking to try to catch McCumbee, but we're coming to the white flag. One more time around for Landon Pendleton here in race number 1. White flag in the air for that 0 machine. Yeah, it works down the backstretch. Into turns at number 3 and 4. Off at turn number 4, your LCQ race win number 1 is going to be Pendleton. Landon Pendleton, Chad McCumbee, Jonathan Sessoms, and McCaskill move on to your main event. Chase Burrow, Lapovich, Lee Jones, Bolin, Honeycutt, and Robusto all go home. What an exciting heat race. LCQ number 1. A lot of big names going home. Alrighty, give us just a second. We're going to get everything switched over to the other lobby for LCQ race number 2. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Your starting lineup in this one. Going to be Dalton Chup and the 301 of Connor Hall, Brandon Pierce, Logan Clark, Bobby McCarty, Brandon Clements, Peyton Sellers, Caleb Hall, Riley Millington. That's going to round out your starting lineup here for this one. Dalton Chup had a very, very tough season this so far. Bill's going to work through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch. Coming back to the green flag. This time by Dalton Chup. Cody Dimmer's going to bring him into the restart zone. Dalton Chup got control of the field here. Off of turn number 4. Barney, the iRacing flagman's got the green flag. Green flag in the air. We're underway. The transfer is going to be Connor Hall, Brandon Pierce right now. Everybody's still side by side, though. Still side by side as we work down the backstretch. Here comes the 2 machine, trying to make it on the outside. Here comes the 6, Bobby McCarty. Connor Hall trying to still side by side, working with that transfer. Brandon Pierce in the transfer position. Connor Hall now in the transfer position. Dalton Chup following backwards. Pole center here. 17 laps to go here in this one. They work through 3 and 4, off of 4. Brandon Pierce, bringing Bobby McCarty with him. Bobby McCarty in the transfer right now. Oh, Dalton Chup gonna bang doors with a 2 machine. Here they come off of turn number 4. You made the feature, Aaron. Oh boy, they were about 3 wide there. That would have not been good. The fight's still on the transfer though. Connor Hall's in that 22 machine still there. Here comes Peyton Sellers. Logan Clark, we're 3 wide up at turn number 4. 3 wide. 26 up. Peyton Sellers took it. He said y'all were too slow for me. The battle right now, still the 22 machine, still trying to hang on to the transfer position. Oh, the 6 is going to run the 26 up the racetrack. Here comes the 6 machine back down to the bottom. He's in the transfer. The 22 still in the transfer, excuse me. Everybody's still trying to fight to get around the 26 machine, or 22 machine. The 6, the 26, the 15, all battling. This is not for the transfer position, but here comes the 22. Looking through the back bumper of the 201. He's going to go to the outside, battle for the transfer. The 22 and the 201. Dalton Chup on the bottom there. He was your pole sitter. He's going to be on the transfer spot now. Here comes Dalton Chup. Dalton Chup trying to hang on. 8 laps to go in this one. You leaders got about a straightaway and a half, straightaway ahead. Meanwhile, back here in the back there, duking it out. Big Clements there in the 7 machine on the outside, trying to work Millington. Dalton Chup still on the transfer, and he's trying to get back to the back bumper. That 22, he's looking at the inside as he works into 1. Dalton Chup thought about it. Barney the Air Race is going to show him 5 to go. Here comes the 201 again. He's looking back to the inside. He might have found something on the inside that nobody else has. As you see the 22 working on the 2. This is second, third, and fourth right here on top of each other. The 26 laying back there. Right here comes Dalton Chupp to the outside of the 22 machine as they work into 1. Dalton Chupp on the outside trying to make something work. He's going to try to get him side by side as they work down the back stretch. Dalton Chupp going to clear him into 3. 3 laps to go, coming to 2. Here comes the 26 on the outside of the 22. Are they trying to send the 22 home here? Here comes the 26 down the back straightaway. Side by side as they work through 3 and 4. White flag in the air. One more time around. Dalton Chupp's gone to second. Dalton Chupp has moved up to second. Race winner is going to be the 301. Battle for the transfer, though. The 26 of Peyton Sellers is going to make the race. The 301, Dalton Chupp, Brandon Pierce, and Peyton Sellers will move on. Connor Hall, Bobby McCarty, Ryan Millington, Brandon Clements, Logan Clark, and Caleb Hall will go home. Dalton Chupp went from 4th to 2nd in 6 laps. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, give us just a moment. We got to get some things ready. We're going to have about a 20-minute intermission. That being said, we're going to have Southern Ground Pounders come out, and they're going to practice for a little bit. They're going to get about a 20-minute practice, and then that'll give race control the time to get everything set up from the LCQ. So we'll be back here in just a little bit.
Ooh, oh yeah, this one.
Summer starts here, but it all ends here. Toyota, let's go places.
Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Gift Mode takes the stress out of gifting. It makes it easy to find items made by independent sellers for anyone and any occasion.
probably can do other stuff, right?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, looks like practice is winding down here with about a minute left here for Southern Ground Pounder practice. And then it will be showtime. It will be time to turn the limited late models loose for 75 laps. 46 seconds now on the timer clock. And it looks like Jonathan Sessoms, Aaron Sessoms, Wyatt Marford, Caleb Hall, Sarah Billiter, John Riddle, David Hall, Lee Jones, Dalton Chubb are your top 9 dogs. There's your quick time, man, right there in the 77. And the way the Southern Ground Pounders works is the modifieds are racing each other and the late models are racing each other. Adds a twist, just like in real life with the Southern Ground Pounders, where you have 2 different classes on the same track at one time. But they're not racing each other, but they are racing each other. Checker flag is going to fall here on final practice for the Southern Ground Pounders. Hope everybody's enjoying the racing tonight. It's been fun. It's going to be even funner here in just a few minutes.
Welcome to Arcade.
Alrighty, we're going to get the lobby set up for the first race tonight, for the first feature race. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back here in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime here for the second annual Bobby Sessoms Memorial. The field working around the Southern National Motorsports Park. 21 20 of the best limited late model drivers gonna duke it out for 75 laps. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Here we go. Joel Smith, Blake Gallagher are gonna lead them into the back of the restart zone here for the second annual Bobby Sessoms Memorial, and we're underway with a night number 3 feature racing. Joel Smith, Blake Gallagher going to work down the backstretch side by side and off from the turn 1 and 2. Still side by side as they work into turn number 1 and 2. Down the backstretch away. The 21 is going to beat the Meg with a 7. As they work off of turn number 3. Down the backstretch. Blake Gallagher, he won last night. He's looking to get another chance here tonight. Jonathan Sessoms there in that number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Gold machine. You can't miss him. He's working the outside. Way up high. They're 3 wide with a 77. John Riddle goes to the middle. Chase takes it on the bottom of 15 of Aaron Sessoms. 15 of Aaron Sessoms there on the outside. John Riddle going to get around him. Here comes the 77 of John Riddle working on the outside. Here comes Wyatt Marshall. Wyatt Marshall as well. He thought about it. Meanwhile, though, the battle. Chase Dixon, John Riddle, Aaron Sessoms trying to follow him. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms following him as well. John Riddle working the outside. 6 laps complete with 75 here for the Southern National. John Riddle still working on the outside. Here comes Aaron Sessoms trying to follow him. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms as well. All the Sessoms cracking the top 10. John Riddle going to get down and run the 21. Here comes Aaron Sessoms. Aaron Sessoms working around the outside of Caleb Hall and Chase Dixon. Caleb Hall in that 13 burgundy red machine. Here comes Aaron Sessoms, though, still battling on the outside of the 07 of Chase Dixon. He's looking for the 7th and 8th position. Oh, Caleb Hall going to tuck up in front of Jonathan Sessoms. Nope, he's going to go back down to the bottom. Jonathan Sessoms way up on that outside, trying to use that momentum downhill. Jonathan Sessoms going to duck down to the bottom. He's going to open the door up for the 15 of his brother. The 10 of 75 complete. Meanwhile, up front, John Riddle. On the outside of the 24, here comes the 21 machine. Working on the outside as well. We're going to be 3 wide up at turn number 4. Here comes the 21. Thought about putting it through the middle. John Riddle working on the outside, working the top lane, trying to make something work, using the momentum downhill, side by side as he works down the back stretch into turn number 3. John Riddle had a very good season so far. He's working on the 24. He's got it. Here comes the 24 as well, or 21 as well. Aaron Sessoms, Chase Dixon, though, still duking it out for that 7th and 8th position. Aaron Sessoms not wanting to make the outside not work, and Chase Dixon wanting to make the bottom work. Caleb Hall said somebody's got to go. They're going to door bang a little bit. That's going to open the door up for Sessoms. Dixon's going to recover, though. Here comes the 36. That's going to be Luke Hall. Chase Dixon trying to get it. Here comes the 15. He's going to clear him. Here comes Luke Hall on the outside as well. Luke Hall in that 36, that all black and orange machine, trying to work there on the outside of the 07. He's going to clear him off into turn number 1. Caleb Hall thought about trying to go around. Dixon's going to go up top. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms on the outside of Hall. Caleb Hall in that right number 13 machine with the checker flag on it. Here goes Jonathan Sessoms to the outside. Jonathan Sessoms going to crack the top 10. Meanwhile, though, out front, Blake Gallagher still out front. Like I said earlier, he won last night's limited late model feature. He's looking to try to sweep the weekend. Here as he got Wyatt Marshburn in the 37 there, working the backside of him as well as they come around for 18 laps at 75. But Wyatt Marshburn running down your race leader as they work into 1. Here comes the 37. He's into the outside. We got a battle for your race lead in the 3. Wyatt Marshburn there in that bright green number 37 on the outside. Side by side as they work down 1. Blake Gallagher on the bottom. Wyatt Marshford on the outside, looking good so far as they work down the backstretch. Wyatt Marshford still on the outside. Blake Gallagher still on the bottom. Still side by side as he works through 3 and 4. Can he use the momentum? Can he use the downhill fledge? There he goes. Clears him off into 1. Gallagher going to try to reboot, but here comes the 7. Hermie Lindsay. In that number 7 machine. Here he comes to the outside. He's working on the outside of the 16. Gallagher going to door bang him a little bit. Here comes Riddle. Something has happened to the number 60 machine. He has fallen off the pace big time. Here comes the 77 looking to the outside. The 60 down there on the bottom. Not too sure what's going on with him. He is way off the pace. Way off the pace. Everybody's still side by side, single file. 20, 30, 65 laps complete here. John Riddle cleared. 21 trying to get back up there. Gallagher trying to get back in a momentum, trying to get himself back into rhythm. But meanwhile, out front, Wyatt Marshford, the man out of Richland, North Carolina, in that number 37 national machine. Bright green machine has taken over the lead, and he is looking to drive away with this thing, but Hermie Lindsay is not wanting to do that. Let him do that as he's staying right there with him. Dalton Shupp back here battling with Landon Gar. Marty Walsh trying to look to the inside of the 2 machine. That's Jonathan Sessoms in that gold machine. Beautiful looking race car. These boys are laying some rubber down. You can see the rubber up, turning in the corners. We'll give you an overhead shot here as you look. Look at the rubber there in the corners. They are laying the bottom groove down. They are laying a top groove down. It is, wow, look at the rubber. Meanwhile, though, the full finger foul, but here comes Dalton Shupp. Dalton Shupp on the outside of that number 6 machine. Here comes to the outside of the 17 of the landing dog as they work down the front stretch back into turn number 1. He's going to clear him. Move Dalton Shupp up to the 13th position. Meanwhile, though, the 21 and the 77 duking it out. Here comes the 24, looking back to the outside. Here comes the 77, looking at the outside. Whoa, they're going to have to check up a little bit there. They work. Here comes the 77 of John Riddle working on the outside. This is for second or third, excuse me. He's going to clear him. "32 laps of 75 complete here at the Southern National Raceway Park for your limited late model division. Wyatt Marshford has driven away, and Jonathan Sessoms and Caleb Hall are duking it out. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms trying to crack back into the top 10. He's going to do just that as they work down the backstretch. Oh, the 77, big rack. Oh my goodness, big rack. Upside down, upside down. We have one upside down on the front stretch. What a lick by the number 12 of Marty Walsh. Holy moly. Let's take a quick instant replay of what happened there with him and the Landon Gog machine, that number 17. Working through 3 and 4 here. Off at turn number 4. Looks like they just, oh my goodness. Upside down. That's probably going to end his day here at the Southern National Motorsports Park. Let's look at it one more time. Big checkup there by the 12 machine. Working through 3 and 4. The 17 is going to hit it and BAM! Oh my goodness. Let's go on board here with him. On board here. Number 12 machine. Marty Walsh. We come down the front stretch. 3 and 4. Here we are. And just door picking up. Oh my goodness. And that was going to bring out the first caution here tonight. That was definitely a hard hit. I hope he's all right. Flagman's going to give him 1 to go here. "34 laps complete of 75. Coming back to 35 laps complete. And Wyatt Marshford, Hermie Lindsay, John Riddle, Tommy Neal, Blake Gallagher, your top 3. As here we come off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Down the back straightaway we go. Still side by side. Wyatt Marshford going to make it. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms working the outside. Jonathan Sessoms, Aaron Sessoms brothers duking it out side by side as he worked down the into 1 or 3. Excuse me. Jonathan Sessoms trying to get it. He's cracked up in the top 8. He's looking for more. He's looking for Ben Gallagher for 7th. Luke Hall there in front of him in that 36 machine as they work down the backstretch. Side by side, here he comes. Jonathan Sessoms cracking up in the top 7. He's looking to go around John Riddle as well. Coming back to 39 laps complete. Side by side for the 7th and 8th position. Is it Luke or Blake Gallagher? Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms going to clear him as they work into 1. Jonathan Sessoms making that outside momentum work, and he is looking for John Riddle. He's moved up to 6th position. He's working on Tommy Neal for 5th. Jonathan Sessoms, I don't know what has happened there, but he has found a rocket in that car. He is driving the wheels off that top side. Move him up to top 5. Here he comes looking on the number 7 of Hermie Lindsay as they work down the front stretch. He's still making the top side work as they work into 1. He's going to duck to the outside. Hermie Lindsay's going to throw a block. Here comes Tommy Neal back to the bottom of the 2 machine. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms on the outside of the number 7, moving him up to 4th now. Here comes Blake Gallagher. Whoa! Jonathan Sessoms tried to put it in a hole that was not there. Here comes Blake Gallagher. Blake Gallagher on the outside. Jonathan Sessoms trying to get down to the bottom. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher follows Sessoms. Not what they wanted to do there. Here comes Tommy Neal looking at the inside of the 60 machine. Almost got wrecked. Jonathan Sessoms way up high. Looking to use the momentum down back. Blake Gallagher side by side as he worked into 3. Jonathan Sessoms in that gold number 2 machine. Here comes John Riddle. John Riddle back on the outside as well. Looking back here in the back, Aaron Sessoms in a hornet's nest. Here comes the 30 machine on the outside. Caleb Paul trying to work around him. And it does look, I have got reports that Marty Walsh is okay. He has checked out of the infield care center. It is okay, and he is done for the day. Aaron Sessoms stuck on the bottom behind the 65. That's going to be Bobby Sessoms. Meanwhile, back up front, though, we got a lead change. Here comes the 24 to the inside of Wyatt Marshford. Whoa! Wyatt Marshford going to try to drive it in there. He's going to try to cross him up. Here they come down the backstretch. Here comes the 37. Here comes Marshford back to the inside of the 24, though. He thought about it. This is a battle for your race lead here, ladies and gentlemen. The 37 all over the back bumper of the 24, though. The 24 starting to drive away. The member is 24 was their pole sitter. He started on the pole. Here comes the 37. Looks like he's just getting a little loose, though, up off exit. Looks like he can drive it in, but he can't get up. Has no momentum up off. As we look back here, John Sessoms still trying to crack the top off, but here comes Brian Voss, and that number 26 to the outside of 77. John Reynolds will work in the 1. Brian Voss trying to make the outside work, making it work side by side off a 2, down the backstretch. Can he clear him off into 3? Brian Voss going to do just that. Move him up to 6, move Riddle back to 7. Whoa, big snap loose there by the 77. Dalton Chuck, though, in that number 6 in a hornet's nest as well. Here comes Chase Dixon to the outside of him. And you got Caleb Hall in front of him. Caleb Hall on the outside, working on the outside of the 17 of Landon Gogg. We see him involved in that accident moments ago. Meanwhile, though, your running order. There's your race leader. Wyatt Marston, Luke Hall, Hermes Lindsay, Jonathan Sessoms, your top 5. Brian Ball 6, David Hall 7, and then 02. John Little 8, Tommy Neal 9, and Caleb Hall rounds out your top 10. Next battle on the racetrack is Marty Walsh there. Here comes Chase Dixon. Chase Dixon on the outside. This is the best battle on the racetrack. Chase Dixon looks to the bottom. He's going to look to the inside of the 17. No, here comes the 97. We've just seen him involved in a race incident. He is a lap down. That's Jeremy Warren. And that blue and black number 97 on the outside. 19 laps to go here at Southern National for your limited late models. Coming up next, we got the Southern Ground Pounders for 20 laps. Southern Ground Pounders for 20 laps. Here comes Landon Gogg trying to work on the outside of the B1. The B1 bomber. Here comes the 30. Aaron Sessoms deep in the field. Back here with Chase Dixon. All these guys are battling. 12th home back. 12th home back here. Aaron Sessoms looking. He's trying to run a lap down car there with 16 laps to go. Coming to 15. Here we go. Brian Voss, David Hall all over the back bumper him. He's going to touch to the outside. Battle for 6th. Right here as we work down the front stretch. David Hall on the outside of the O2 machine. Here comes the O2 of David Hall as they work down the back stretch. Side by side off in a 3. Brian Voss on the bottom. The O2 of David Hall on the backside. John Little right there laying in wait. Side by side as they work into 1. Side by side, Brian Voss on the bottom. Here comes John Riddle. John Riddle trying to work with him as well. John Riddle thought about putting a 3 wide. Brian Voss got a little loose. He backed out of it. 12 laps to go, coming to 11. David Hall going to clear him. Here comes John Riddle. Caleb Hall right there as well. Caleb Hall looking at the side of the 77 machine. That's John Riddle. Meanwhile, though, out front, the 24 machine, the 37 in their own zip code. Then you got Luke Hall in the 36, Hermie Lindsay in the 7. Jonathan Sessoms reeling him in, though. 10 laps to go. Can Jonathan Sessoms crack it off the top 4? Here comes that gold-colored machine. He is there. He's on the outside, looking to the outside of the 7 machine as he works down the back front stretch. Working in the 1 and 2, down off of 2, down the back stretch. Jonathan Sessoms is there. Here he goes to the outside. looking to go there. Be right on board here with John Sessoms. Here comes the 2 machine on the outside of the 7, way up high. Going to use the momentum downhill to get to the outside of him. Side by side, here comes David Hall as well. David Hall in that 0-2 machine. He's going to try to work with the 2 machine. They're going to leave the 7 machine on the bottom. Move John Sessoms up the 4th, and David Hall looking as well. David Hall in that 0-2 machine. Meanwhile, though, your leader's looks like they're starting to catch lap traffic. Bobby Sessoms in 301 machine. Jeremy Warren, Marty Walsh, all laps down here. As you see Jeremy Warren there working on Chase Dixon. Aaron Sessoms working to the outside of Blake Gallagher. Tough break there for Blake Gallagher. Not too sure what happened with him, but out front, though, the 24 machine working. To pop single sticks in the air, 2 to go, number 24. Here comes the 24 machine to the back stretch. Gonna have the white flag this time around. Don't think nobody's gonna get to him. Off of turn number 4, white flag in the air one more time for the number 24 machine. Down off of turn number 3. Down into 3. Off of turn number 4, your feature winner of your limited late model is going to be Joel Smith in the 24 machine. Wyatt Marshman comes home 2nd. Luke Hall comes home 3rd. And John Sessoms comes home 4th. David Hall, your top 5 for your limited late models. What a race. Take a quick look here at your driver results. Joel Smith comes home 1st, Wyatt Marshman 2nd, Luke Hall, Jonathan Sessoms, David Hall 5th, Caleb Hall comes home 6th, John Riddle 7th, Hermie Lindsay 8th, Dalton Shep rounds out the top 9, Brian Voss rounds out your top 10. Tommy Doe comes home 12th, Aaron Sessoms 13th, Landon Gogg 14th, Blake Gallagher 15th, Chase Dixon 16th, Bobby Sessoms comes home 17th. 301 comes home 18th, and Jeremy Warren and Marty Walsh round out your 20 starting cars. Tough break there, though, for the number 12 machine at Marty Walsh. I mean, that was a heck of a violent. That was violent. I mean, it was crazy, to say the least, to see him go flipping down the front stretch like that. So, but give us just a moment. We're gonna get the get into the Southern Ground Pounders lobby. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. We got 10 Southern Ground Pounders. 10 Southern Ground Pounders. Going to try to duke it out here for 20 laps here at the Southern National Motorsports Park. John Riddle, Caleb Hall, row 1. Lee Jones, Wyatt Marshman, row 2. David Hall and Sarah Billiter, row 3. Cody Demers, Aaron Sessoms, row 4. And Jonathan Sessoms and Dalton Chuck round out the back half of the field. Flagman's going to give him 1 to green that time, so we're going to be going green flag racing. Pace car's going to duck off here. John Riddle, Caleb Hall going to bring him to the green flag. Green flag in the air. We're underway. Caleb Hall with a great start. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms trying to work through him as well. Whoa! Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. He's got to put him 3 wide. Jonathan Sessoms going to go, and we're 3 wide back here with your late models. Whoa! Caleb Hall checking out. Wyatt Marshman there in second. Jonathan Sessoms trying to catch back up to the leaders. We got 18 laps to go, and Jonathan Sessoms is hauling the mail. He is the fastest race car on the racetrack right now. 13.141 compared to your leaders 13.276. He is a man on a mission right now. Okay, look up front. Caleb Hall got a mirror full of Wyatt Marshman. Lee Jones leading the late models. John Riddle right there as well. Caleb Hall. Wyatt Marshman nose to tail. Here comes Wyatt Marshman. He's there. He's on the back bumper there as they're working the lap traffic. 14 laps to go. Here comes Wyatt Marshman down to the bottom. Side by side, he's working the one. Lap traffic's going to hit it. Whoa, they're going to put it 3 wide. Whoa, nowhere for nobody to go. And Wyatt Marshman going to push the 6 of David Hall out of the way. Wow, what a move. Here comes Aaron Sessoms working on the top 3. Jonathan Sessoms is there with him as well. This is about to get slicey and dicey and whoa, buddy. Here comes Caleb Hall. Wyatt Marshman on the outside. They're splitting them 3 wide. Your modifieds are on top of each other. Got stuck on the bottom there, or no, that was Sarah Billiter got stuck on the bottom. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms trying to catch his brother. 10 laps to go. Does he have time? Does he have enough time to catch the race leader? Caleb Hall and Wyatt Marshman, though, have driven away. Aaron Sessoms in third. Jonathan Sessoms, Sarah Billiter, your top 5 for your modifieds. John Riddle out front, battling with Lee Jones. Lee Jones on the bottom. Here comes John Riddle on the outside, working for the race lead for the late models. They work through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch. Side by 6-7 laps to go here. Your modifieds kind of separated right now. They need a caution real bad. Here comes Dalton Chupp. Dalton Chupp on the outside of the 6th machine of David Hall. Aaron Sessoms trying to catch Caleb Hall. 5 laps to go here. Does he have enough time? Does he have enough time and effort to get to him? Here he comes to the outside of the 0-2. No, he thought about it. Your race leader, Wyatt Marshman, in traffic. Here he goes through the middle. 3 wide. Here comes the 0-2 machine. Here goes Aaron Sessoms to the outside. Eric Sessoms to the outside of the O2 machine. The O2 trying to get around. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms to the outside as well. Jonathan Sessoms going to split them 3 wide. They're going to split the 75 3 wide. There they go into turn number 3 and 4. Are they going to do the same thing through the 6? They're going to do the same thing through the 6. Oh, the 6 is going to get beaten back. Holy moly, 2 to go. We're side by side. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms, Caleb Hall. They are racing like their life depends on it. Jonathan Sessoms going to come home with the 3rd place in the modified. Wow. Holy crap. Wyatt Marshford, Aaron Sessoms, and Jonathan Sessoms round out your top 3. The modifieds, John Riddle, Lee Jones, and Dalton Chuck round out your top 3 in the late models. Wow! Jonathan Sessoms and Caleb Hall split like 4 cars, 3 rows deep. Holy crap! Never have I ever seen anything like that. Alrighty, boys. What a race, dude. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let me know, chat, if you're ready for the main event. It's main event feature time. 250 laps of late model stock action to conclude the 2nd annual Bobby Sessoms Memorial Race here at the Southern National Motorsports Park. We're going to take a brief 5-minute intermission. We are going to take a brief 5-minute intermission, and when we come back, we'll have the field lined up on the first stretch, all 28 cars, and we'll put them to a 250 lap main event. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a moment.
creator looking for music for your video? Then check out Daybox Club. Now. The club built for creators with one membership plan, including music and sound effects, client work and commercial use, podcasts, social ads, and gaming streams. No more copyright claims on your videos. No more endless searching for the right music. And all that for an incredible price. Become a member today. Dayfox Club, the club for creators.
Grab a Kinder Bueno and hit the road. Just one bite of crispy wafer and creamy hazelnut filling makes the journey worth savoring. Life gets bueno.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. And the way they did it is they pill drawed their starting positions for the 28 cars. Once they got the LCQs done. So the way it's going to work is row number 1 is going to be Carson Quapple and Peyton Sellers. Row 2, Mike Ashby and Aaron Sessoms. Row 3, Dalton Chupp, Deke McCaskill. Row 4 is going to be Chad McCumbee and Minnie Tyrell. Row 4, Robert Straminsky and Brendan Butterbean McQueen. Row 5, going to be Cody Demers and John Riddle. Row 6, Bobby Sessoms and Brandon Pierce. Row 8 is going to be Landon Pimbleton and David Hall. Row 9, Jared Fryer and Dylan Wilson. Row 10, going to be Gio Ruggiero and Wyatt Marchford. Row 11 is going to be Mike Looney and Jonathan Sessoms. Row 12, Andrew Grady, Carter Langley. Row 13, Katie Hediger and Connor Jones. And rounding out the field is going to be Landon Lewis and Vente Salas. That's going to be your starting lineup for today's feature race. $250 laps of green flag racing. We seen a wreck earlier. That was a hard leg for Marty Walsh. So if you didn't hear me earlier, Marty Walsh did check out of the infield care center. He is okay. We got about 20 seconds and we're going racing. Engines have been fired. It is go time. There they come. 28 of the best late model drivers going to duke it out for 250 laps of racing action here at Southern National. Carson Quaffle Papal Sellers is going to turn them loose. They're going to be in control of the restart here. We're coming to the green flag this time by. Let them know you're ready to see them race. Here we go. Off of turn number 4. Born of the Year Racer Flagman. Green flag in the air. We're underway for 250 laps of late model action. As they work down the backstretch. Into turns number 3 and 4, side by side as they work off the tour. Here we go. Aaron Sessoms on the outside of the 8 machine. Here comes the Deep McCaskill machine, the 08. Jeremy Ashby on the bottom as well, the 2 machine. Right behind that number 8 machine. Aaron Sessoms going to jump up behind Peyton Taylor. Still a long ways to go. Two by two in certain places as we're working lap number 4 here. Dalton Chuck there, working in the 7th position. Holding up the whole thing. Back to the back. Dylan Wilson, 3 wide as they work off of 4. David Hall there. Oh, David Hall has it checked up. Everybody gonna get single foul. Everybody gonna clear themselves out here as they work off of turn number 4. Here comes David Hall back through the middle. 3 wide, back down the backstretch. No, he's gonna tuck back in behind. Still a long ways to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting word from race control there will be a caution at halfway. They work. Oh! Wyatt Forsberg going to the outside wall. Caution flag gonna fly. Wyatt Marshburn, the whole right side of the race car is tore off. The driver out of Richlands, North Carolina, Wyatt Marshburn, has the look at the right front wheel. Wow. Let's go back and see if we can't figure out what happened with him. Keep your eyes on that number 04 machines working off of 4 down the back front stretch into 1. Down the back stretch again. Way up there in the marbles. Right in front of Jonathan Sessoms. Not too sure what happened there. Oh, it looks like Jonathan Sessoms got him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a lick there by the 04 machine. A couple cars coming down pit road. We got cars on pit road, ladies and gentlemen. So Jared Fryer looks to be on pit road. The 65 of Bobby Sessoms is on pit road. Wyatt Marshburn coming off pit road. And Aaron Sessoms is going to be your race leader, boys. Aaron Sessoms, the son of Bobby Sessoms, is going to be leading this race. As we are 9 laps of 250 and we already have a caution. Blackman's going to give him 1 in the green here. We're going to double them up. See the field doubled up back there. Pace car's going to duck off this time. 9 of 250 laps complete here for the feature event. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side. Here comes Jeremy Ashby in that tube machine on the outside. The 8 machine going to clear. Here comes the tube machine. Dalton Shupp right there with him as well. Dalton Shupp on the 201 machine. Oh! Shoots up in front of the 08 machine. Here comes Ashby. Ashby on the outside working his way down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Side by side with the 8 of Aaron Sessoms as they work into 1. Here comes Dalton Shupp. Dalton Shupp there with him as well. This is a battle for third. Dalton Shupp goes way up high. Way up to the outside groove. Dalton Shupp still working the outside line, trying to use the downhill momentum. So they work down the front stretch again. Here they come. Aaron Sessoms on the bottom. Dalton Shupp there on the outside. Here comes the 08 putting his nose into it. And they're still duking it out here for the third position. This is all going on for third, fourth, and fifth. Here comes the 03. Dalton Shupp on that 201 still working the outside. Aaron Sessoms there as well. Dalton Shupp going to clear him. Here comes Ashby. Ashby goes to the outside. Race for leader. New race leader here at Southern National, the 2 of Jeremy Ashby. Jeremy Ashby starting to pull away here. Here comes Dalton Shupp battling back with Aaron Sessoms. This is going on for third and fourth. Dalton Shupp trying to get around him. Dalton Shupp using the momentum, trying to get up on the outside. Here comes the 8 machine of Aaron Sessoms back down the bottom, but no, Dalton Shupp going to clear and move Dalton Shupp up to third. They look a little bit further back. The 90 of Sherminsky. And then you got a hornet's nest of a little bit of everybody. David Hall, Sellers, Jones, Hedinger, and others. Coming to 20 laps complete of 250. And whoa, Fryer almost got stuffed there again. Fryer trying to make it through the middle. Still working the outside. Here comes David Hall. David Hall going to shoot up high. David Hall in that 37 machine, that High Rock Baca number 37. Dalton Shupp has taken over the second position. Sessoms is there as well, and they are trying to run down Jeremy Ashby in that number 2 machine. McCaskill, Mooney, Riddle, and others there as well. Jonathan Sessoms worked his way up from 9th. He started almost 20th, 22nd. He has worked his way up to the 9th position. Trying to run down Chad McCumbee. Sessoms there. Looking towards the back bumper of the number 16 machine. Trying to work there as well. Sessoms all over the back bumper of him. Here he goes. Looks to the outside. Thinks about it. Goes to the outside of the 16. Battle for the 8th position. Down the front stretch into 1. Side by side. Sessoms going to use the momentum. Moves Jonathan Sessoms up to the 8th position. Aaron Sessoms in 3rd. Ashby out front. Ashby has caught lap traffic. Will that help Dalton Chupp and Aaron Sessoms really? Man, here comes Ashby to the bottom. Ashby to the bottom of the 65 of Bobby Sessoms. No, Ashby going to tuck back in the high. Try to use something to get around him. Here it comes. Goes back to the outside. Tries to follow Sessoms. Looks to the inside of Sessoms. Brendan Pierce and that 2 machine right there as well. Here comes the 65 on the outside. Here comes the 2 machine. Dalton Chupp, Aaron Sessoms inching closer and closer and closer to the leader. Lap traffic not making it easy for your race leader, Jeremy Ashby. Ashby looks to the bottom. No. 2 machines going to check up. Here comes Dalton Chupp. Dalton Chupp has caught your race leader. So has Aaron Sessoms. Ashby going to try to regroup here, try to reel back in your back half of the field. And it's got to be hard to pass because you're so bunched up like they are. And you kind of got to pick and choose your poison. Do you go to the bottom? Do you go to the outside? I mean, you got to kind of pick and choose your play. Here comes the Ashby to the outside of the 5 machine of Carter Langley. Here comes Dalton Chupp down to the bottom. Battle for your race lead on the 4. Ashby going to use a lap traffic as a pick, trying to stay on the outside. Here comes the 2 machine on the outside, working the momentum. He's going to get Langley and Marshman. Here comes Chupp to the outside. Here comes Aaron Sessoms to the bottom. Aaron Sessoms to the bottom. Here comes Chupp to the outside. Lap traffic still not making it easy for your race leaders. Dalton Chupp on the outside. Aaron Sessoms right there as well. .39 laps of 250. Halfway break at 125. Still a long ways to go here at Southern National Motorsports Park. Oh, Chuck gonna cut off Fryer. Here comes Sessoms to the outside. Here comes Sessoms to the outside. Battle for your 2nd place. Sessoms to the outside. Here comes Dalton Chupp to the outside as well, or bottom as well. Jonathan Sessoms trying to reel in. Trying to reel back in McCumbee. Looney right there in the 10th position on the back bumper of Sessoms. Sessoms trying to reel in the 90 machine of Robert Szymanski. He's doing just that as they work off of turn number 4. Down off into 3 and 4. Here comes the 113. Szymanski way on the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to open the door up to 1-3. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms to the outside. Side by side for set 8th. Here comes 113. Battle for your race lead. New race leader Aaron Sessoms here. Aaron Sessoms won this race last year, and he is looking to turn it around and to repeat here at the Bobby Sessoms Memorial. Aaron Sessoms on the bottom. Here comes Dalton Chupp. Dalton Chupp, Ashby stuck on the bottom. Nowhere to go. Here comes Dalton Shutt putting it 3 wide through the middle. Shutt going to try to work through lap traffic. Aaron Sessoms trying to work through lap traffic. Jonathan Sessoms has got around the number 90 machine of Robert Shrimska. Here comes the 113, trying to catch up to the front. Still a long ways to go, though. Dalton Shutt there. Here comes Ashby. Ashby back to the outside of Dalton Shutt. This is a battle for second. The 81 of Mini Tyrell there. A lot of inside damage. A lot of heavy driver's side door damage. Not too sure what happened to him. There you see it on the nose of the number 81 machine. Off of 4 into 1. There you see it. He has a lot of heavy left front damage. Aaron still out front, but here comes Ashby. Ashby right there with him. Lap traffic still not making it easy for him. Here goes Ashby. He's going to try to follow Riddle. Sessoms on the bottom, trying to use the apron to do something. Here comes Ashby back to the outside. Ashby on the outside. Battle for your race lead down the backstretch. Aaron Sessoms still working the bottom. Ashby on the outside. Ashby, your new race leader here at Southern National. Again. Aaron Sessoms on the bottom. Here comes the 04, Wyatt Marshman. Aaron Sessoms going to get stuck on the bottom. Here comes Queen. Queen working on him. Ashby stuck on the bottom now, working, trying to get around him. And Queen, Dalton Shutt right there, working on Pete McCaskill. Carson Quapple. Hamilton. Chad McCumbee. Sessoms. Sessoms trying to reel him in. Caution on the flat track. We have caution for debris in turn number 1. Caution and debris for turn number 1 on the outside. There you see the field going low. That is sure that's what a lot of these drivers wanted to see. Ashby's going to come down pit road. Looks like we got a lot of pit road cycles coming down. The whole field looks like they're going to come down. There we go. What do you think is going to happen here? Here comes Aaron, Chuck, Ashby. The whole entire field is coming down pit road, other than like 2. Queen's going to run the beat. Brendan Queen's going to beat Ashby off of pit road. What a move there by the 03 machine to beat your race leader off of pit road. Race control trying to get the field back in order here. Looks like Jonathan Sessoms is going to go from 9th to 4th. What a move by Jonathan Sessoms. What a move by the 03. Race control did not like the start there. Aaron Sessom's going to lose a lot of positions there. He's going to go from third to, I believe, let's see where he'll end up at after the cycle. 17th. So, tough break there for him as well as we're coming back to the green flag. Britton and Queen, Jeremy Aspie, Dalton Chup, and Jonathan Sessoms and Mike Moon. Green flag back in the air. Here we go, side by side down the backstretch. Here comes Sessoms. Sessoms on the outside. He's up to third. Here comes up to second. Here on the bottom, Sessoms. Battle for second here. Dalton Chup on the bottom though. David Hall, Peyton Sellers there as well. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms to the outside. Here comes Peyton Sellers. Dalton Chup. Britton Queen. Sessoms going to jump down to the bottom. Here comes Dalton Chup to the outside. Peyton Sellers on the outside. Gio Ruggery over there on the outside. David Hall on the 37. All over the back bumper though. 63 laps complete of 250. In Marshburn, Minnie Tyrell, Dick McCaskey, Dylan Wilson, and Landon Pimmelton all lapped down. Dalton Chup going to give the Queen on the bumper. Here comes Sellers. Sellers on the outside. Jonathan Sessoms. Here comes Queen back to the outside. Sessoms stuck on the bottom now, not where he wants to be. Queen to the outside. Here comes Ruggery trying to get around him as well. Sessoms up to the outside. Yes, he is. Here comes Ruggery back to the outside of him as well. 22 machine. David Hall's there. David Hall, Jonathan Sessoms though. This is a battle for fifth. Sessoms still stuck on the bottom. Finally gets behind David Hall. Finally gets a chance to make some momentum back up here. As he works off a 4, he's going to follow David Hall. Sessoms went from third to 6th, still stuck on the bottom. Here comes Queen. Queen on the bottom. Sessoms still there. Chuck. Sessoms got to make something work. He's got to get on the outside. There he goes. The lane's got to make the outside lane. Looks like where you want to be. Here comes Sessoms to the outside of Queen for the 5th position. Here comes Dalton Chup. Dalton Chup right there. Fryer, somebody involved in an early incident. He's made his way back up into the top 10. Sessoms still trying to make something work there on the outside. Gonna go way up high, use the momentum to clear Dalton Chup. Here he comes to the outside of Brendan Butterberry and Queen. Jared Fryer putting his nose in there as well. 72 of 250 laps complete here. Comes the 113 trying to, here comes Fryer to the outside, 3 wide, no. Sessoms still stuck on the bottom. Here comes Fryer, Fryer to the outside. McCumpy with a little loose. Here's Dalton Chup, Brandon Pierce. It's a choo-choo train on the bottom. There goes Sessoms. Sessoms back to the outside. Here comes Chup. Meanwhile, out front though, Ashby and Sellers, Ruggerio, David Hall there in the 4th position. Fryer, Sessoms, 5th and 6th. Queen, Chuck, McCumbee. Here's your top 10. Here comes John Merlin at number 95. He's working his way to the outside of the 2 machine. McCumbee making the outside work as well. Mike Ashby, one of the fastest cars on the racetrack right now. Here comes McCumbee to the outside of the 20. Marshburn, Treminska, Langley, Pimbleton, all there as well. Comes in way up high, trying to make it work. Ashby already now. Oh, Looney with a big loose. Pimbleton on the outside, trying to work back. Treminska with a checked up there. Everybody going to go to the outside. Treminska on the bottom. Oh! Quaffle! Oh! Langley's hard in the wall. Carson Quaffle. Oh my goodness. Hit the pit entrance wall. And that messed Langley all up. Oh my goodness. What a lick there by the number 8 machine of Carson Quaffle. That's going to bring out our caution. Oh, my goodness. See what happened right here. See what started this whole shebang. He worked down the backstretch. Worked into one. Deaton Castle gets it to him. Hard in the outside wall goes the 8 machine. He's trying to get to the bottom. Get to the bottom, cuts around, oh, gets into the lane, Grady. Grady hits the 4. Oh my goodness, what a mess. See what happened here in the lane. Grady's on the inside of Carter, Wilson. There you see Quaffle up high. 2 steps to the bottom right there. Gets Grady. Grady comes back up the track. They hit Wilson, and bam! Pimbleton gets him. Treminska. And that's going to bring out another caution. Not what a lot of these guys wanted to see, but that's probably what a lot of these guys are going to get. That's probably going to end Carson Quaffle and Carter Langley's night. I'm sure they've already used their faster pair. Just wait back up. On the bottom, Sellers, Ruggiero, Queen, Riddle. Getting word that Carson Quaffle's still in this one. Looks like he is now coming out of the pits. Looks like Langley's on pit road. Green flag back in the air. We are back underway. 81 of 250 left. 250 complete. Here comes Ashby on the bottom. Sessoms right there. Peyton Sellers. Ruggiero. Ashby's doing a great jump there. Open the door up for Sellers. Ruggiero on the bottom. Here comes Sessoms. Sessoms going to try to use the downhill momentum down the backstretch, side by side, still for third. Here comes Riddle. Riddle thought about splitting it 3 wide. Down the front stretch. Can Sessoms clear Ruggiero? Here he goes into one. He's going to clear. We got a battle for your race lead though. Ashby on the bottom. Sellers. Ashby on the middle there. Sellers back to the outside. Sellers trying to get around him. Throws to the outside again. Ashby on the bottom. Ashby still right there, side by side as they work through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch. Ashby on the bottom. Run Guerrero looking to the inside of that 1-3 car. Here goes Sellers way up high. Sellers working to the outside. Down the back front stretch. Ashby still on the bottom. Sellers still trying to work it. Ashby's going to push up a little bit. Sellers goes to the outside once again. Into 3. Ashby still right there as they work off of 2, or 4, excuse me. Ruggiero and Ashby still right there. Sellers, your new race leader here at Southern National. Here comes Sessoms. Sessoms trying to battle with the 22 machine. Sessoms on the outside. The 22 of Ruggiero on the bottom. Down the front stretch. Sessoms trying to get the momentum. Ruggiero going to clear. Here comes Riddle. Riddle to the bottom. Sessoms going to try to get back to the back bumper of the 22 machine. Looks to the inside, thinks about it. Ruggiero's going to push up, protect the outside. Working off a 2, down the back stretch. Sellers pulling away from Ashby. Closing in on 100 laps complete. Still on, almost over 150 to go. Sessoms still right there. Look a little bit further back. You got Riddle and Henninger. Henninger going to clear Riddle. Here in this one. Here's Riddle. Ashby catches Sellers though. Sellers there. Ashby on the outside. Battle for your race lead once again. Ashby on the outside, working on the 26 machine. Runs with it. Ashby has dominated pretty much this entire race. Back up to the 22 machine. Looking to the inside. Battle for third. Oh, big wreck. Oh my God. Waffle hits the inside wall again. Oh my goodness. See what happened here. Oh my God. Right in front of your race leader. Oh my God. Waffle with a leg down the front stretch. Here's great. 3 wide, down off the floor. Fryer. On board here with Carson Waffle. Oh! And then he comes down and he hits the pit wall and just won't go over. Oh. Right in front of your race leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. 106 laps complete at 250. We still haven't made halfway. Taking a quick look at our race summary. 105 of 250. Still 145 laps to go. 4 cautions, 1 caution lap, and 9 lead changes. So far in this one. Aaron Sessoms comes off pit road. He's now a lap down. Been a good show so far. Car's going to duck off. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're going to try this again. 106 laps to go. 250. Sellers. Far side off the forward. Down the front stretch. Sessoms trying to drive it in there a little bit. Sessoms wants to lead. Jonathan Sessoms wants to see the race lead here, because he's going to put it down there and try to put his nose in there. Here comes Sellers, Sessoms, Riddle on the outside. Sessoms not too happy with Sellers. He's got to go. Four-way battle. Your leaders are still side by side. Ashby still at the bottom. Sellers going to go. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms to the outside. Jonathan Sessoms to the outside of the tube machine to Ashby. This is a battle for second. Ashby, this is the bonus. Sessoms been all night. Ashby's been running up front. He's probably burning stuff up. Here comes Ruggiero with him. Second, third, and fourth. Right here battling hard. Sessoms trying to get the second before the halfway break caution. 125. Lap 125 is the halfway break. Here comes Sessoms on the outside. Still battling side by side with Ashby. Ashby still on the bottom. Here comes Sessoms side by side. Here comes Sessoms. He is there. He's in second. He's working that outside groove. Trying to make something work. Here comes Riddle with him. Sessoms up the second. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking back to the inside of the 113. He's going to drive up top and take the outside way up top. Down the front stretch again. 116 laps. Sessoms going to try to drive away this time. Here comes Riddle. Riddle trying to get around the tube machine. inside. 62 to the 0, 3 to the 5. 3 wide for Green. Oh, they're going to let it go. Oh, man. They're going to door bank. We're 4 wide. Save it. Save it. Meanwhile, though, Sessoms, Ashby, Sellers, your top 3. Everybody's still chasing the 26 machine. 5 laps to go. Next time by till the halfway break. Can Sessoms hang on to the second, or will Ashby get to him? Riddle. On the bottom, McCumbee. Here comes Gregory on the outside. Everybody's turning. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking to the bottom. Thought about it. Sessoms making the outside line work, trying to make something work here. Here comes Ashby to the inside. The halfway caution. There is the halfway caution here at lap 125. 125 down, 125 to go here at Southern National. And your leaders, Sellers, Sessoms, Ashby, McCumbee, Ruggiero, and Riddle. Your top 5. The question is, do we see anybody pit here for tires? Do we see anybody stay out? Looks like everybody's staying out here. Doesn't look like anybody wants to pit for tires. Take a quick look at your weather so far. 78 degrees, 1% humidity, track tips about 102, wind direction west at 10 miles an hour. Currently mostly cloudy. Some really good racing going on here today at the Southern National Motorsports Park, located in Lacoma, North Carolina. If you've never been to the facility, you should check it out. Very nice place, run by Michael Diaz. A lot bigger in real life, though. I will say that. All right, here we go. Peyton Sellers, Jonathan Sessoms going to lead them back into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We are back underway. Sessoms with a great restart. Sellers not so great restart. Here comes McCumbee to help Sellers. Sessoms push. Sessoms going to try to clear. New race leader here off of turn number 4 is Jonathan Sessoms. Here comes McCumbee though. McCumbee trying to make something work on that outside. Here comes McCumbee. Sessoms with a bad corner there. Here comes McCumbee trying to make something work. Everybody's still side by side as we work down into 1. still making something work. Here comes Riddle. Here comes McCumbee. Here comes everybody else on the outside. McCumbee still right there. Battle for your race lead off of 4. McCumbee going to go to the point. Here comes Riddle. Riddle with him as well. Here's Sessoms still stuck on the bottom. Sellers, Ashby, Ruggero, the rest still on the bottom there. Trying to get the outside line going. Here comes Riddle with a rocket on the outside. Sessom trying to go to the outside as well. Sessom's finally going to be able to jump to the outside. He's going to shut back down behind the 95. He's going to try to work around the 95. Here he comes on the outside. Side by side comes the 2 machine with 26. Sellers going to put his nose in there. All right, going to 3 wide back to the back. Vente Salas. 3 wide off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. 3 rows of 3 deep. Comes Aaron Sessoms in the middle. Aaron Sessoms going to stuff Trubinsky in the wall. Here comes the 62 and Lady Lewis. Aaron Sessoms still trying to go 3 wide. Here comes Trubinsky. Sessoms looking to the bottom of Trubinsky. Trubinsky on the outside. Here comes Wilson. Vente Salas going to jump up in front of Trubinsky. Back up front, Sessoms is clear. Got back to the second position. Here comes Sellers. Pierce. Riddle, your top 5. Ashby drops back to 6. Here comes Connor Jones on the outside of Ruggero. He's for the 7th position. Here comes Ruggero on the bottom. Ashby working around Riddle for the top 5. Here comes Jones. Jones looking to follow him as well. Jones on the outside, that 44 Jones Utilities entry. Riddle on the bottom. Working into 3. Off of 4. He's going to clear him. Here comes Henninger. Henninger working on Ruggero. Meanwhile, those Sellers all over the back bumper of the 113 of Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms still right there trying to run down McCumbee. McCumbee out front. Here comes Sellers. Sellers to the outside. Here comes Sellers. Sessoms going to throw a block. Here comes Sellers back to the outside down the backstretch. Off of turn 4. Still side by side for second. Sessoms, Sellers, here comes Pierce. Pierce wants to put his nose in it. Sellers on the outside. Here goes Pierce. Pierce goes with him and out. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking to follow. Pierce trying to get a 2 for special. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking to the outside. Sellers, Pierce battling for 2nd, 3rd. Sessoms, Ashby for 4th and 5th. Here comes Ashby. Sessoms going to get cleared. Ashby looking to go through the middle. Everybody going to get clear. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking to go around Sellers. Riddle goes around Sessoms. Here comes Riddle. Riddle making the outside roar. Whoa, I don't know what happened to Peyton Sellers there, but that's going to help. Riddle, it's going to help the 113, the 71. Here comes the 71 back to the outside. Here comes the 71 machine. Ashby stuck on the bottom. The whole field sharp to catch. Here comes Chuck. We haven't talked about Dalton Chuck in a bit. Dalton Chuck cracking his way back into the top 10. Look at Bobby Sessoms. Bobby Sessoms was a lap down. He has worked his way back up to the top. Here comes Fryer, though. Fryer looking to take that away from him. Ride back here. Fryer going to get around the Sessoms. Here comes Bente Salas doing the same. There goes Sessom working back around Ashby for the 6. Carson Quapple's day is done. Carter Langley is trying his best to stay out there. Best bet on the track right here to 37 to 44 to 65. Here comes Ruggery on the outside. Sessoms on the outside. Jonathan Sessoms trying to crack his way back up there. Comes Jonathan Sessoms. He's still trying to work his way up to the 26 of Peyton Sellers. Mike Ashby right back there as well. Sessoms has caught the 26 of Peyton Sellers. He's going to look to the inside. No, he's going to get a little loose. He's going to check up. Maybe try to get a run up the outside. Under 100 laps to go here at Southern National. Down through 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. Sessom's going to look to the inside of the 26 machine. Side by side as they work off a 4. No, Sessoms is not going to clear him. Pierce, Grady beating and banging each other. Here's going to open the door for Sellers. Sellers going to get there. Grady a lap down car. Will Grady help with... Oh, Sellers, that's going to check everybody up. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms back down the outside trying to work on Sellers now. Here comes Ashby. Ashby got his nose in there. Grady not working with the leaders. 164, 250. Sellers and Ashby. Let's see what Grady's going to do here. Oh, Sessom's going to drive in there and get a little loose. He's going to open the door up for Grady. Here comes Sessom. Sessom's going to be on the bottom this time. Sessom's going to make the pass. Grady going to try to hold up Sellers. Grady must not be too happy with Sellers because he is messing with Sellers hard. Yellow flag's out. Whoa! Oh my goodness, Riddle has got the whole field stacked up on the back stretch. Let's go and see back and see what happened. Dang, son, that was a lick. So go on board here with John Riddle. Working into one. I'm not too sure what happened. Got to get the field back in order. Aaron Sessoms coming back out of the pits. He's still a lap down. Fryer coming out of the pits. One to go this time. One to go. 166 laps of 250. Look down. Still a long ways to go. Green flag back in the air. We're back on our way. Brandon Pierce, Jonathan Sessoms still side by side. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms on the outside. Jonathan Sessoms going to try to use the momentum. Here comes Ashby as well. Ashby's going to throw it in there through the middle. Still side by side for your race lead. Working through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 113. Brandon Pierce with a good run. Sessoms still trying to make the outside work. Knows this car is fast on the outside as they work side by side off of 4. Jonathan Sessoms still up there, still making something work, still trying to get it to work. They work down the backstretch. Brandon Pierce with a little slip up there, still side by side for your race lead. Working into 1 and 2, down the backstretch, 113 on the outside, the 2 machine on that bottom. Ashby there as well, still side by side for your race lead off of 4. Jonathan Sessoms, your new race leader here at Southern National. Pierce back to the inside though. Sessoms way up high though, using the high line momentum. Here comes Ashby. Ashby gonna jump up there too as well. Here's they go down the back straightaway into 1. Here comes Ashby. Ashby to the outside of the 2 machine. Ashby side by side with him. Side by side for your race lead here, or second place. Here comes Henninger, Straminska, David Hall, the rest. Ashby going to clear the 2 machine. Ashby dominated the race earlier. He's starting to get back to the 113 and dominate it again. Top 5 look to be single file racing. Here we go, 174 of 250. Mike Ashby. He's looking to the outside of the 113, down the back straightaway. Rattle for your race lead. Ashby going to try to clear him. Side by side off of turn number 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway. He's going to clear him. Here comes Pierce with him as well. Here comes Sessoms. Sessoms looking to the outside. Going back to the bottom. Pierce going to clear him as well. Here comes David Hall. David Hall right there on the back bumper of the 113. He's going to look to the inside as well. Vinte Salas on pit road. Here comes the 113. Trying to make something work. 176 of 250. 177 now. David Hall's going to get into the back bumper of the 113. Almost spin both of them out. They're going to save it though. We're going to stay green. Here comes David Hall looking to the inside of the 71. David Hall, that 37 machine on the bottom. Working into 1. Side by side. Here they go. Sessoms still on the bottom. 71 on the outside. This is the battle for 3rd. Here comes David Hall. David Hall going to go around him. Try to at least. Not going to do it. Wow. Pierce has caught your Ashby. Can he catch him down the back straightaway? Or front straightaway, excuse me. Ashby running a little bit more defensive line, running the outside line. Pierce trying to run the fast line. Meanwhile, though, David Hall, Sessoms, duking it out here for the 4th and 5th position. Here comes Sessoms. Sessoms going to try to go to the outside. Running, not on the way lap. Sessoms goes to the outside of the 71. This is about over 4th. Sun starting to set here in Lacoma, North Carolina at the Southern National Raceway Park. 183 laps of 250 have been completed so far. Mike Ashby, Brendan Pierce, David Hall, John Sessoms, Bobby Sessoms for top 5 here. Still a long ways to go. Ashby hang on, or will another Pearson come home with the win? Here comes the 65 trying to get around the 113. That's Father Birch's son in the 113. 65 is the father right behind him. Here he goes to the outside, bringing the 03 with him. 65 going to run way up high, try to use the momentum. Down the back straightaway, side by side again, still as they're working through. Here comes that 65 on the outside. Here comes the 03, probably going to bring the 5 and the 62 with him. Or is the 113 going to play block? Here they go, back to the outside. No, he's going to tuck up behind him. Back, Dalton Chuck trying to get around Aaron Sessoms. Aaron Sessoms is a lap down in the 16th position. He is the first car that lap down. He should get his lead lap. He should be back on the lead lap. As long as he doesn't pit, if another caution comes out, if not, he will get the lucky dog. Dalton Chuck there, fighting with Landon Pemberton. Aaron Sessoms will rocket now. Still making that outside work. He is a man on a mission right now. Was up front early on, had some tough break in the pits. Now he's trying to get his lap back and hoping for a late race caution to make his way back through the front. He is moving right now. Here comes Butterbean McQueen on the outside of the 113 as we're closing in on 50 laps. As the sun begins to set here in Lacoma. Here comes the 62. Landon Lewis looking to go around him as well. Whoa! Dalton Chuck all over the back bumper, the zero machine of Landon Pemberton. Landon Pemberton right there. 201 of Dalton Chuck. Dalton Chuck out of Florence, Alabama. Oh boy, they're getting slicey and dicey in front of them. trying to get around them. This one, and Mike Ashby still out front, but the 65 is a coming. Looks like Carson Proppel has got his damage fixed, and he is out, and he is 49 laps down. David Hall all over the back bumper of the 65 though. David Hall looking to the inside. This is a battle for second and third. Here comes David Hall looking to the inside. Side by side, still nowhere to go. 37 of David Hall, the 65 of Bobby Sessoms. Here comes the 637 back to the inside, trying to make something work. Oh boy. Oh, we got a yellow. Big wreck there on the front stretch. Back, see if we can't figure out what happened. Somebody hit the entrance to pit wall. The 62 of Landon Lewis has brought out the caution. See what happens here. Oh man, it tore down the wall down the back stretch. And then tried to come back across the track. Oh my goodness. And then got hit and then hit the pit wall and hit again. Mike Looney, Landon Lewis, bad days for both of them. Will anybody come down pit road? They do get a set of tires, so will anybody come down pit road and take that set of tires? Here we go. Ashby, Sessoms, David Hall, Brandon Pierce, and Brendan Queen. Green flag back in the air. Sessoms to the outside of Ashby. Brendan Pierce, here we go. Down the back straightaway, side by side, and Mike Looney is already come out of the pits and took the cone out. And we are 3 wide. Oh, boy. New race leader, Bobby Sessoms. Here comes Pierce. Pierce to the outside. Brendan Pierce goes to the outside. Here comes Connor Jones. It's go or don't go time. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms made his way back up from 11th. He's in the top 5 again. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms on the outside of Ashby. Side by side to work down the top of 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Bobby Sessoms. Jonathan Sessoms looking to get him as well. 217 of 250 complete. Jonathan Sessoms up to 3rd. Jones hasn't seen the lead all night. He's leading there with 30 laps complete. Here comes Sessoms. Here comes Langley on the outside. Everybody's starting to get slicey and dicey. Here comes Pimbleton on the outside as well. David Hall looking to tuck his nose in there. Here comes Sessoms on the outside, looking to get around Pierce. Battle for second. Here's we working to 1. Sessoms with a crossover move. What a dirt track move that was. Sessoms up to 2nd. He's running down Jones. Oh no! Pimbleton put Sessoms in the wall. He's still going. He's still in 3rd. Oh no! Oh no! Wow! Sessoms was coming. Jonathan Sessoms. Oh man. Jonathan Sessoms out of this one. Let's go back there and see what happened. Sessoms with a bad, crazy crossover move in turn number 1 and 2 on Pierce. Oh, and had it saved. I don't know how to do it. Right here, watch. Whoa, dirt track move, baby. Right up into the 2 machine. Had it great. Was way up the track. Give Pimbleton plenty of room. Pimbleton gets loose. Bam! Ends his night right there. Not the way the man that's been running up front wanted to end his night. Wow, 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 wow. Crazy end to a night of racing. And it's still not over. We're still double filing. Connor Jones, Brendan Pierce going to lead them into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 44 in the 2 machine. Brandon Pierce on the outside. Down the back straightaway in the 3. Brandon Pierce looking good. Here comes Ashby. Ashby's working on the bottom. Sessoms. David Hall. Ashby all over the back bumper to 37. Here comes the 37. They're going to cross over there. 4-3, 4 wide. Holy crap, where are we going? Oh, big wreck down the back straightaway. Here comes the 16 through the middle. They're getting slicing. Here comes the 16 through the middle. Side 3 wide, off of foot 2, down the back straightaway. Ashby gives David Hall a bump. Here they come off of 4. Here comes Ashby to the inside. He's going to throw a slider on the 16. No! 227 laps complete. Sessoms, battle for your race lead down the back stretch. Here comes Sessoms. He looks on Pierce. Connor Jones is there too. Looney's on the bottom. Sessom has to check up a little bit. Jones right there. Sessom gets loose. That's going to open the door up for Jones. Jones to the outside. Here Pierce driving away now. Wapple on the bottom. Comes out of the pits. Jonathan Sessoms back up to 12th. Oh my goodness, David Hall on the ball. Oh my goodness. Hamilton flipping. Wow, what the heck is going on? Jonathan Sessoms involved in another incident. Let's go back and see what happened. David Hall, hard lick into the wall. Bam! Oh my goodness, Pimmelton hard. Okay. That was a lick right there. Let's go back and watch that. Keep your eyes on the 0. And then gets hit again. Oh my goodness. Oh, still spinning like a top. Wow. Wow. We still got 20 to go, boys. It still ain't over yet. What in the world has turned into this? The cloud cover made the racing amazing. Jonathan Sessoms just got a quick repair and has already been involved in another wreck. He's made his way up to 12th though, so that's a good thing. Only 12 cars on the lead lap here tonight, and wow. We still got 20 to go. If you ain't enjoying the racing tonight, boys, you ain't a racing fan, because holy crap. One to green this time by. Brandon Pierce, Bobby Sessoms, Connor Jones, Peyton Sellers, and Mike Ashby lead them into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. 19 laps to go. And Sessoms doing a good jump. Here comes Sellers, though. Sellers battling on the outside. He's caught the 65. 20 laps to go. Here comes Sellers to the bottom. Sellers going to drive it in there hard. Oh my goodness, they are all over. Sellers to the inside of the 65, looking to go to the outside of the 0. Here comes the to the inside of the 0. Sellers, Sessom, battling, duking it out. Off of turn number 4. Oh my goodness, fire. Treminska. They're 3 wide. Fryer, Ashby's leaning on each other. Are we sure? We ain't watching a real life race with 17 to go. Sellers, your new race leader. Here comes Shep through the middle. Here comes Dalton Chuck down to the bottom. 16 to go, and Sessoms is catching Sellers. Sessoms on the bottom. Sellers pulling away a little bit. Chuck, Queen, McCumber, Jonathan Sessoms, Strminska. Oh, right there, Sessoms gonna get to the bottom. Oh, there's so much going on. 14 to go. Strminska gonna get turned by the 113 of Jonathan Sessoms. 14 to go, coming to 13 to go here this time by. Sessoms trying to figure out a way to get through this mess. Meanwhile, back up front, Sellers still trying to fight. 12 to go. I don't know what he has done to that race car, but he has pulled away like a rocket on the bottom. Does Sessoms have enough time to catch him? 10 laps to go here to decide a winner in the second annual Bobby Sessoms Memorial. Pemberton holding up the race leader. Pemberton a lap down car in the 0. Here comes the 26. Whoa! 9 to go. Buddy, there is a hornet's nest everywhere. Whoa! Big wreck! Yellow flag gonna fly. The 16 of... Oh my goodness. Keep your eyes on that blue number 16 Aaron's machine. Looks like Aaron Sessoms just got in with him and that's what did it. Holy moly, man, this is ridiculous. Woo! I'm impressed. I'm excited. This is good. I'm telling you right now, if you ain't enjoying this racing, you are not a racing fan. Plain and simple. These guys are duking it out like their life depends on it. Race summary so far: we've had 9 laps to go, 10 cautions, and we have had 22 lead changes. We have 9 to go, boys. Single file restarts only. A lot of these guys have fought the tooth and nail to stay on the lead lap, and they have done just that. Can Peyton Sellers hold him off, or will somebody else get to him? Green flag in the air. We are back on our way racing. Eight laps to go here to decide a winner in this one. Here, oh my goodness, already. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms on the outside of Dalton Chuck for the 7th position. Oh my goodness, Connor Jones. They're beating and banging up here for second. Here comes Pierce. Pierce to the outside of the 65. Down the back straightaway. 6 laps to go. Everybody looks to be tight. Everybody looks to be hanging, trying to hang on. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms through the middle. No, God, there he is again in the wall. Caution flag gonna fly. Jonathan Sessoms made his way back up to almost third and has tore the whole right side of the car off again. Let's go back and see what happened. This is a battle for second. Through the middle it comes. Bam! Him and Brandon Pierce both. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a 5-lap shootout. 5-lap shootout. As you see, Jonathan Sessom, he is partnered. He is done for the day. He is not happy with the tube machine. Jonathan Sessom has used his fast repair, so it looks like he's going to have to sit in the pits, and that's going to end his night. Tough break for him, as he has run up front almost all night. He's sitting third. All right, here we go. 5-lap shootout to decide a winner here in this one. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Everybody tight. Dalton Chupp even up there in the top corner. Looks like Dalton Chupp, something is broken on that car. He is on pit road. Connor Jones is on pit road. Everybody running out of gas. Rudy Queen coming down pit road. Straminska. Ashby's on pit road. Others on pit road. Robert Straminska has taken the race lead. Everybody running out of gas. Oh my goodness, McCumbee in the wall. Caution gonna fly. Wow. Chad McCumbee gonna tear the wall down to ring out the caution. What happened there? Mini Tyrell, bow! And that's what's going to bring out the caution. Dalton Chupp running out of gas and others running out of gas. The top 6, the only ones on the lead lap. checkered finish to decide who's going to win this one. A single file restart here. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. Treminska, Ashby out front. White flag in the air. Who's going to want it more? 2, 3, or 4. Robert Treminska is going to be your second annual Bobby Sessom Memorial winner. Ashby comes home second. And the 03 comes home third. What a freaking race. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Treminska, your race winner here tonight at Southern National. What a freaking race, though. Robert Treminska gained 8 positions. The 44, Connor Jones, gained 22 positions. Congratulations to Robert Treminska on his win tonight. As we take a quick look here at your results. Treminska, Ashby, Brendan Queen, Connor Jones, Dalton Chupp, David Hall, Brandon Pierce, Aaron Sessoms, Jared Fryer, and Bobby Sessoms, your top 10. Dick McCaskill, Chad McCumbee, Katie Hedinger, Minnie Tyrell, John Riddle, Cody Demers, Landon Lewis, Bente Salas, Landon Pimpleton, and Peyton Sellers rounds out your top 20. Jonathan Sessoms, Andrew Grady, Grillo Ruggiero, Wyatt Marshman, Mike Looney, Dylan Wilson, Carter Langley, Carson Quapple rounds out your top 28. Taking a quick look at your race summary. 12 cautions. We had 40 lead changes. Holy crap. 40 lead changes is ridiculous. So, well, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in to the second annual Bobby Sessom Memorial Race. We had some great racing on night 1. We had some awesome racing on night 2. We had some even better racing on night number 3. The late model race put on an astounding performance as always. Congratulations again to all the winners and Robert Treminska for picking up the big win in the late model feature. And we'll see you for next year's event. And keep an eye out. We might be doing some more AI racing here soon. So don't go anywhere. We might be doing some very, very soon. I'm not too sure yet, though. Racing's about to pick back up again. This is kind of our off weekend. That's the whole reason we done this weekend. So other than that, hope everybody has a fantastic week. And we'll see you on the next one.